Have you ever looked around and seeing other people's glowing, growing, shining, moving, and taking courageous steps, and you feel like left behind? Well, I get you. So, in this video, I'm going to help you shift that today. Hi, and I am helping freedom seekers earn $900 per customer by working just 2 hours a day. Okay, let's start with this. If you're feeling behind and you see everybody moving ahead, and you are still wondering, like, why am I stuck? Why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel as a failure? And at the same time, I know there is so much more for me to do, be, or have, and I still haven't it. Why can't I figure it out? Well, I get that because I have been in the same situation. So let's dive in with the first step, what is really helpful. The first step is, because you are asking yourself all this negative question, the mind only can give you negative answers. When you want to have freedom in your life to do the things you really want, to, to do the things you really love, that is also freedom and having freedom of choice, you need to do something else, right? Because if you keep on doing what you always did, you keep on getting what you always got, right? That's just the truth. So how do you change that? So instead of asking yourself the wrong questions, the mind only can come up with the negative answers because we have to manage our mind. So how you do that is a very simple thing, and that is to ask yourself during the day, ask yourself this: how does it get any better than this? Whenever something happens, a feeling, a worry, a panic thing, like you look at your bank account with anxiety, think, oh my goodness, how am I going to manage all this grocery stuff? Just ask yourself out loud or in yourself, how does it get any better than this? And what is really important, don't give yourself answer to that question, because that is not the intention here. You just say it, you just ask it to the great something, however you call it, and you just leave it there. But what it does for yourself is something inside of you will open up. That is how it works. How does it get any better than this? Is already kind of projecting into a future of freedom what you are really wanting, what you really want, right? It gives you a feeling of control, and at the same time, it will give you a feeling of release, because instead of asking yourself the negative things, why do I don't figure it out, and I'm this age and I'm struggling, and all the downsides. Actually, how does it get any better than this? Even if things are going good, still keep on asking yourself, how does it get any better than this? What it does, if we are talking about frequencies and vibrations, it is actually tuning effortlessly at ease into a frequency of new experiences, new possibilities, new opportunities, and giving you more effortless experiences. So remember that. Maybe you write it down, because this is crucial if you want to have a freedom life. Now, the second thing I'd like to share with you is, when you are asking yourself these questions, what's wrong with me? Why don't I figure it out, and etc. What you're actually doing is you're putting your attention outside of you. Well, if you do that, you will keep on struggling, because the answers you are looking for are not outside, they are inside. And I know for sure that you know this. But if you are in survival mode, it is like a kind of tendency to put our attention outwards instead of inwards, right? So, how to put your attention inwards? And that is actually by consciously breathing. I know it sounds so stupid and so simple, but you also know, keep it simple, stupid, right? You ever heard that phrase? Well, that is also with the breathing stuff. Because, as you know, we are breathing automatically. Our body is breathing constantly because we are alive, right? But if you put your attention to consciously breathing, you come to ease with yourself. You will create peace of mind for yourself. And that is the most important thing, to create freedom in your life. Because if you are totally stressed and overwhelmed, well, one thing is for sure, the freedom that you're longing for cannot come your way because you are too full with all the stress and overwhelm. Do you understand what I mean? So by focusing on your breathing, belly breathing, you come at ease with yourself. Okay? So how it works, it's you can do it when you are standing or sitting or laying down, whatever, doesn't matter. But you breathe in through the nose, and when you breathe in, you feel the air in your, I don't know, how do you call this, in your nose. You feel the air in your nose, right? So when you breathe in, you feel this, it's a little bit cold, almost cold air moving into your nose, right? Yeah. And you put a hand on your belly, right hand, left hand, doesn't matter. Okay, so you breathe in, and while you breathe in and you feel this air in your nose, you also feel that your belly is going outwards, right? And when you breathe out, you feel again the air going out through your nose, and you also notice that your belly goes inwards, right? So let's do that together. So breathing in, breathing out. Okay? And while you do that, just feel that when you have breathed out, there is this pause automatically. There is this pause. And in the pause, focus on the under focus on the place under your feet. Right? So because it is, if you want to have freedom in your life, you want to have peace in your mind, but also in your body, and you want to be here, present. Because if you keep on asking all those negative questions, you are in your mind. In your mind is not in your body. You only can you cannot serve two masters. So you don't want to focus on your mind, you want to focus on your body, right? So the more you can bring the focus into your body by breathing and putting the attention on the feet, under the underside of your feet, that is very important. Most people, especially in the spiritual space, they say focus on roots growing from your feet into the ground. That is not what I say, because I have learned through my light team with I working with, I have learned that when you focus on the underside of your feet, it is more you put the focus into your own body, because if you focus on roots growing out from your feet, you go outside of your body, right? That's not what you want. You want inside your body, right? That gives you the peace of mind and the freedom that you're longing for. Okay, so we do it again. Breathe. You have a hand on your belly, so breathe in. Feel the air in your nose. Belly goes outwards. Breathe out. Feel it here. And now in the pause, focus on the underside of your feet. Yes? Okay. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Focus on the underside of your feet. Do it one more time. Focus on your feet. And that's it. Do you already feel like there's far more quiet and rest in your body? Where your body is relaxed and at ease, you cannot think. You cannot think. You cannot worry. You cannot be anxious. You cannot, right? So if you are at peace, then you ask yourself, how does it get any better than this? Right? How does it get any better than this? Whenever you're doing the dishes, You do your breathing exercise just 3 times, right? And ask, how does it get any better than this? Because if you ask yourself this question, how does it get any better than this, and you are all over the place, that also works, absolutely. But you can imagine if you are already at peace in your body and you're feeling relaxed and calm and nice, and you ask then, how does it get any better than this? Then you have already have tuned yourself into that frequency and that vibration of calm and at peace. And if you then ask, how does it get any better than this? You get to have more this kind of experiences that are aligning with how you feel right now in your body. And you can do this during the whole day from, when you get up in the morning and maybe you have to go to work and you are in your car and whatever. You can do it in your car, when you are in the queue, whenever you are in the queue in the grocery store, whatever. You can do it everywhere. Of course, some places are not very feeling like normal to place a hand on your belly, but you know now how it works, so you can do it everywhere, right? And I really would recommend you that, because we need to get out of our heads, inside our heart, inside our body, to feel freedom. The freedom starts within, not at the outside, right? Okay, and then the third thing I would like to share with you, how to be how to use your talents and your gifts and everything in the world, to use them in a world and make money with it. It is really something like this. It is very important that whenever you start to do this, you also will attract other people, other situations, other possibilities, other opportunities than what you have used to attract, right? Because you are at peace with yourself. So how to really anchor that feeling, because most people are not continuously in an environment full of supportive people who are also on the same path finding freedom. Most people are not, right? And that can feel quite alone. And I know exactly what you feel, because especially our loved ones who care for us very much, they keep on asking us, actually all the time, like, and did you already make money with your opportunity? And if you haven't, and if you have been struggling with that, then it feels quite isolating and alone when you are having these issues, right? So when you want to, you want to be surrounded by people who also are longing for freedom, and not only longing for freedom, but actually practically building their own freedom. And I like to talk with you about a freedom machine that I am using, and I am so excited about it. This freedom machine is a pre-built, fully automated online business that is totally already set up. You have nothing to do about it anymore because it's totally done for you. And it comes with a community of more than 51,000 people who also are building this freedom machine to give them also peace of mind and calm and confidence and clarity, so they can, because they are building their freedom, they can put their talents and qualities more outside in the world. Because if you are feeling at peace and you are constantly supported by only positive encouraging people, you grow, you are going to grow and making such massive amounts of steps inside your mindset, but also in your heart and in your feeling like at peace with the world. It's really, really amazing. And I can say that from my own experience, because that is what I have been experiencing since I found the Freedom Machine in July 2024. Being surrounded by people who are only supported and only wants to see you succeed in life and have all the freedom that you have been longing for your for whole your life, is the main difference between doing it all alone, even if you start belly breathing, and how does it get any better than this? But it will enhance your feeling of calm and peace hugely, hugely. So in the Freedom Machine, you learn how to automate your business, how to attract the right people to your fully automated system. And you learn also that this system is working for you 24/7 while you are learning how to do your income earning activities in just 2 hours a day. You learn how to attract daily paying customers. Most people are buying the $900 program. And why do I know that? Because in the community we are with 51,000 people, and together we made, in the last 10 months, we made $29 million. And that means we have helped together thousands and thousands of people worldwide to feel peace within themselves, to don't have to look to their bank account with anxiety and doubt and, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay all this, right? So the most bought program in our community is the $900 program, because you immediately can offer 4 digital programs in your automated system. So when you invite people to look at your fully automated system, they have the choice between 4 digital programs to buy, or buy them all 4. And when they buy them all 4, you earn 100% profit. You always earn 100% profit. I said that wrong. You always earn 100% profit. So whenever someone buys from you a program in your fully automated online business, you get 100% profit, and this goes directly to your bank account. So you learn how to build an email list, and you learn how to get daily pay. So imagine that you have a daily paying customer of $900. That is $328,000 per year. Would that give you even more freedom? Would that even give you more peace of mind? Would that even give you more possibilities to express your gifts and your talents and your qualities even more, that you have been hiding because you were chasing financial freedom and you were chasing money? It was never about the money. The money is a byproduct of solving problems from other people. And that is what we are learning here. So I invite you to just investigate in something that totally can turn your life around in the most positive way that you ever have experienced, like it has for me, like it has done for me. So you can click on the link in the video description and just investigate it. When you click on the link, you fill in your email address and you watch 2 5-minute videos of the founder of this system, Michelle O'Neill, and she is walking you through what this Freedom Machine is all about. You have nothing to lose, you have only to win. More peace of mind, more money coming in, and finally living the freedom lifestyle that you have been longing for, maybe for 20 years already, right? Okay, so click the link in the video description, and I love to see you on the inside in the program. If you have any questions, please reply to the first email that you get from me. And if it isn't, and maybe it's also nothing for you, then just unsubscribe to the first email, and then you never hear or read or see anything from me anymore. Okay? Okay, I hope this video was really helpful for you and I love to see you in the next video. Ciao!